Is English sexist? I'm serious. Look, take the phrase man up. This is a phrasal verb that we use to tell someone to be brave, to get over the difficulty that's in front of them, to man up. It's not to woman up, it's to man up. But why can't it be to woman up? Women are brave, they're as brave as men are. So why don't we use to woman up? So this got me thinking, how sexist is the English language? We're going to find out right after this. These days there's a lot in the media about gender equality and how male and female roles are being represented. Certainly look at the hashtag #MeToo movement and the film industry to see that it's a big issue right now. And that got me thinking about English and the language that we use, and have we updated the vocabulary that we use to accurately represent who we are and the society that we live in. Now, we've talked about the phrase man up. Let's look at other examples. Take the word to nag or nagging. It means to criticize or complain in an annoying way. Now, I had a look at the definitions in 3 dictionaries, Cambridge, Oxford, and Collins. And in all 3, it was the female that was doing the nagging. Now, in their defense, I'm sure they would say that they're just representing how the word is used in real life. So maybe this is a societal problem rather than an English language problem. But it is interesting to see these patterns, because this is true of other words with negative connotations as well. Okay, let's take the words spinster and bachelor. They both mean someone that's unmarried. A spinster is a female that's unmarried, and a bachelor is a male that is unmarried. Now, the word bachelor, if you put it into the dictionary, an immediate collocation you'll find is an eligible bachelor. Someone that's available, that is attractive. There are top 100 lists of the most eligible bachelors. It's a desirable person. Do the same thing with spinster and you get a much more negative connotation. You could be a 40-year-old man and a 40-year-old female, unmarried. One is a bachelor, one is a spinster, one has a positive connotation, one has a negative connotation. So is this language being influenced by society, or society being influenced by language? Now, I may be wrong with the connotations there, but I've yet to see 100 eligible spinsters in Vogue magazine. That's all I'm saying. I've seen eligible bachelors, I haven't seen eligible spinsters yet. You also only have to look at the rudest words in English, which I'm not going to say on Eat, Sleep, Dream English. But the rudest words that you can think of in English are slang words for female body parts. It's not male body parts. It's female body parts. What does that tell you about how society sees the different genders? Now, it's not all doom and gloom. Don't get me wrong. There have been lots of changes to English language, because English is a fluid, ever-changing and evolving thing. And a lot of these words have changed in my lifetime. When I was growing up, there were a lot of words that we used that we don't use now. I think something that's really important for you guys to know now is that we often use gender neutral words. In the past, we would use gender phrases. So for example, air hostess, air hostess. We now don't use the term air hostess. We prefer to use flight attendant. And a flight attendant can be a male or a female. Take male nurse. Male nurse suggests that it's a man that's a nurse, but in actual fact, nurse can be male or female. So that's the term we use now. We just say nurse, and that can be male or female. When I was at school, it was a headmaster and a headmistress. That is now gone. We just say head teacher. Head teacher. So it could be male or female. Same with chairman. Chairman, it's now chairperson. Policeman. We don't say policeman anymore. We say police officer. Again, that's taking the gender out of the word, so it could be male or female. Police officer. Fireman is now firefighter. Firefighter. We used to say mankind, talking about all humans. Now we'd say humankind. Perhaps the biggest difference from when I was growing up was actress. That's now much more rarely used, and the preferred term is actor. So whether it's male or female, you're much more likely now to hear the word actor rather than actress. So actor could be male or female. Now you'll notice that ESS suffix on the end of those words, that shows you that it's a female word. Some still exist. So for example, princess, we still use that word. Another example was, instead of barman, it's bartender or bar staff. I remember growing up we had weather girls. Weather girls. That seems so old-fashioned now. So it'd be a weather presenter. A weather presenter. Now sometimes we're not sure about the gender of somebody and we don't want to say he or she. Did you go to the doctor? What did say? Now, what's there? Now, I don't know if the doctor is male or female, so I can't say, what did he say? Because he might not be a man. I can't say, what did she say? Because I don't know if she's a woman. So, what can I say? Well, options are, you could say, what did he or she say? He or she. So I'm giving both options. Or you could use the neutral, what did they say? What did they say? Now I know it sounds like it's more than one person, but we actually use it in a singular way to talk about a gender neutral person. So what did they say? He or she, we don't know. Another example, how's your new housemate? What's he or she like? How's your new flatmate? What are they like? So we're using they, sounds like a plural, but actually we're talking about a singular thing. So what are they like? So EC Dreamers, it's really important for you guys to update your English and make sure you're using the words that are now much more common and accepted in English. I know this is a very cultural thing, but it's something that you need to be aware of when you're learning English, and particularly British English. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. I think it's a really interesting topic and it's one for a lot of discussion. Obviously it's a very sensitive topic and one that we must treat very carefully. So I hope it's got you thinking about what kind of vocabulary you use in your English and the choices that you make to express your ideas. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And of course, give me a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, if you found it useful in any way. Remember, I've got new videos every Tuesday and every Friday helping you take your English to the next level. Check me out on Instagram, check me out on Instagram stories, where I put daily updates for your English, and of course on Facebook as well. But until next time guys, this is Tom, the Chief Dreamer, saying goodbye.